Hello. Welcome to my Facebook Live this afternoon. Today I'm sharing with you some brand new products coming in our mini catalogue. This one starts on the 4th of January, so not very long at all. Be here before we know it. So in this catalogue are some awesome new products, one of which is these beautiful printed foil cards and die cut envelopes. Look at them. These are on my blog post for today, sharing a thank you theme when I decided to use some new stuff. So here they are for you so you can see them in more detail. Now, wouldn't these be amazing if you coloured them in as well, which is my next idea for my next project. But today I'm making this card that I used in my blog post, and the theme of the blog post was all about thank you. So let's put this aside and show you what the process was that I went through, excuse me, to make this card. Now, because I love this so much, like that's the front and back of your card, and that's the back of it. But I wanted to show off all of the beautiful gold foil detail. So I folded my card inside out, and just squish that fold down, and then folded the front back again on itself, like that, to create a Z fold. Excuse me. So there's your Z fold there, and then when you open it up, it shows off all of that gorgeous floral gold foil. So that's the card base done. I'll put that over here. Now, all of the bits and pieces, as you can see, it's a very simple card. It just basically has the greeting and somewhere to write your little message inside, and that's all because I wanted to show off the paper. But this is the fantastic hybrid embossing folder that creates that lovely thank you there. So the folder has all of these words on it. Thank you, oh happy day, thinking of you, hello, love you, you make me happy, get well, just because, celebrate with sympathy. And we're going to do the thank you. And in the catalogue, it actually tells you what to do to create this gorgeous layered look on your folder. Okay. The hybrid folder comes with coordinating dies, which is why it's hybrid. So this large die here fits right on the side of there, so it cuts out all of those words. So you get the embossed detail when you do the embossing and the die cutting to cut out the actual words, okay? So to create the highlighted bit, what you do, and I'm using wild wheat ink, which coordinates very nicely with my gold, use the brayer, and I'm just going to add some ink to my brayer here. And on the front panel, the logo printed panel of my embossing folder, I'm just going to rub the brayer over the top of my word there. There we go. See if there's enough ink on that. So thank you. Alright, so there's all of my... I'll just use my little cleaner that came with the glass mat to clean off my brayer. It works beautifully. There we go. That's all lovely and clean now. Right, and then I'm going to put my die around there, and it just locks into place. And then, oops, my cardstock in there. Now I only really want to do the thank you, so I'm just going to close that over there. Okay, so you can see that the die will cut it out, and then I've got the ink on the actual thank you, and then run that through my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, which is quite big, so I have to stand up to put that through here. And on your embossing machine, you put your base platform, your folder with your cardstock, your die, and then the grey platform over the top. Okay, like that. It's all firmly in place, and I just put that through my machine, wind that through, and then when you open up your sandwich, take off the top, put my platform back over on my machine just there, open it up. I've got, thank you, there we are, all ready to go, and some extra little bits too. Oh, happy day, almost done. I might have to run that one through again to finish it off. And then, before I do anything else, I'm going to give it a bit of a clean with my cleaning cloth. Came with the, just give it a bit of a clean there. There we go. All that lovely clean ready to the next time I want to use it. Okay, there we are. Okay, so let's put all this other stuff out of the way. Might just have a look to see if my die needs a clean. No, it's all good. All right, so that's my thank you done. Next, I've also used my heartfelt hexagon punch. This one is also in our new mini catalogue, and I'm going to punch, first of all, this time on my original card I used wild wheat for my cardstock, but this time I thought I'd use gold foil and have a look at the difference and see what it looks like. So I need two of those, one for inside and one for outside. And I also need to use my heartfelt hexagon stamp set to stamp two little frames that I'm going to cut out and stamp for inside the foil. Okay, just need to get some more vanilla paper. Oh no, one will fit here. Ooh, that's a bit crooked, isn't it? Just pop that on there. Try not to bend it, Julia. There we go. Nope, I need more cardstock than that. Here we go. Stamp this twice, one for inside and one for the front of my card. One there and one there. There we go. Let's clean you off. And I'll punch them out. Actually, I don't want to punch them out because I want them to show up on my gold foil, so I'm just going to fussy cut them using the line on the inside to guide me, and that'll give me my lovely layered effect of the foil behind the greeting. Okay, and it's easy to trim around those. There we go, so one inside there, and then the other one. Look at my lovely wild wheat fingers. Lucky me. Extra ink to show off that I've been having a little play this afternoon. How's the temperature where you are? I'm in southeast Queensland. It's warm today, but not like it has been. It's not stifling hot like it has been. Okay, so what I'm going to do for the front of my card is layer that up like that and then put my thank you on there. But when I was making my original, I thought it didn't stand out quite enough, so I wanted to use my blending brush, which has already got some wild wheat on it, and add some extra colour to my cardstock, just around the edges to make it stand out a bit more. So, in fact, I could do that, but I do like the layered look of the frame, and this one for the inside just a little bit lighter. There we go. I'll just stick that for the inside of my card. There we go, and I can stick that straight into my card straight away. And layer that about right about the center. I'm just eyeballing that. And then this one is going to load straight over the top, but I only want the glue on this side. I don't want it over the whole thing, so I'm just going to line that up exactly over the top and use my fold line here to help guide me where I'm putting my adhesive, and line that up there. Okay, so that lines up exactly, and put my vanilla piece straight over the top. There we go. And then I've got my thank you there, and I will add underneath my thank you, I'll put a little bit of adhesive. There we go. I've got this satin edge vanilla and gold ribbon, which goes perfectly with these cards. This is actually from our annual catalogue. Just trim that off. And I've folded it in thirds, 1, 2, 3. And when you hold it a specific way, when you hold it in thirds, you can see that it makes a little faux bow. Okay, so I want that to be behind my thank you, like that. So with my pretend bow there, just holding like that, and then over the top of that, to anchor everything in place, I'm going to use some dimensionals. There we go, over the top of the ribbon and on the back of the embossed greeting. So there we go, there's my thank you there. And the last thing I did on my card, and I'll use the gold foil this time, is when you look at this hybrid folder, it has all these cute little extras. So the hybrid folder goes on like this on my thing, but it has all these cute little extras. And so I decided to, with my little scraps, use this little leaf die, and perhaps I used hearts last time, but perhaps this time I might use little flowers. And I'll just put them in my die cutting machine. And I can use my tiny little one this time. The hybrid folder, you actually need the big die cutting machine, but I can just use my mini one for these little guys. And stick you on there. And while I'm cutting, and I've got plenty, I think I'll add one more little flower die. Just pop them on there. Add my top plate, always adding the top plate. And wind that through. And let's have a look at these little flowers. Aren't they lovely? Cute, cute, cute. There we go. It's always nice to have, it's almost like confetti, isn't it? Those tiny little dies, and they cut 3 out at a time, which makes it super efficient. And this little one here. Let's put these guys on. So I'm going to use some mono adhesive glue, and I'll put just little dots up there and down there, and then 2 little dots here and here for the leaves. There we go. I store it upside down in this great little container that a good friend made for me, so it's always ready to go as soon as I use it. And then with my sticky tip from my Take Your Pick tool, I'll just pick up my die cuts and pop them over the top of the glue, so I don't have to touch the glue very much. Here we are. One there, one there, one there. Oop. It's stuck to me. I've obviously got glue on my fingers. Ew. I'll use this to help. Rightio, pull you over and stick you there. Turn you over and stick you there. There we go. The beautiful, thoughtful Moments hybrid embossing folder. The gorgeous, gorgeous gold foil cards and envelopes and die cut envelopes there. So there you go, there's my wild wheat version with wild wheat cardstock and the hearts. This is my foil version with foil like the cards, and I've used the lovely Thoughtful Moments hybrid folder, which includes this embossing folder and these dies that coordinate exactly with the embossing folder, and they've got extra little fun elements in the dies. And I've used the heartfelt hexagon stamp set and the coordinating heartfelt hexagon punch and the brayer. So look for those things in your new catalogue coming on the 4th of January. Hopefully they'll be posted out soon to those people who are on my mailing list. Let me know when it comes, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. Bye bye now.